Well, this is budget week at the state capitol. A spending plan is due on Friday, though most observers expect it to be at least a little late this year.
And there is a new wrinkle. House Republicans are balking at funding higher education for the moment. And because a 2/3 vote is required, they have leverage, and they're promising to use it. They are called non-preferred, and when it comes to Penn State, Pitt, Temple, and Lincoln, House Republicans say they prefer not to rubber stamp funding increases.
The cost of tuition has gone through the roof, and we need to know from our schools that when our tax dollars go there, that our students are going to benefit.
Non-preferred funding requires a 2/3 vote in the legislature, so Republicans are needed, and at the moment, not inclined.
If there's an expectation that Republicans will support something, they need to earn our votes. They need to work with us and include us in the process, not silence.
Republicans like Torren Ecker want a tuition freeze in exchange for that budget bump.
They get a check and it pretty much has no oversight, that there's got to be a little bit of reform there to say, okay, if this is really helping you offset tuition, then let's freeze tuition.
Eric Nelson's bill would give state-funded vouchers to students, not to schools.
No one knows how the state-related funding really gets applied. And so direct competition and free market lets kids choose where they want to go.
Other conservative Republicans want to hold up funding, saying Penn State Children's Hospital treats trans kids, or Pitt does research on aborted fetal tissue, and therefore shouldn't get state money.
I think it's a distraction. These culture war issues, there are better venues to have those kind of arguments.
Democratic Rep. Paul Takak represents Penn State. He says state money goes directly to PA students. And if anything, there's been too little of it.
I think for decades we've underfunded education, and we've put too much of the burden on individual families and students. And I think we need to correct that, because look, there's no better pathway to the middle class and to prosperity than education.
And that's just one fight. On the broader budget front, Senate President Pro Tem Kim Ward told a breakfast today that Senate Republicans and Governor Josh Shapiro have reached agreement on a spend number. That would be progress, but there is still a long way to go.